Good morning, welcome to WIP Wednesday, where I share with you something I am working on and we have a little chat. Let me know what you're drinking. Today I have my protein shake and caffeine because here in a couple of hours I am going to be volunteering in my son's classroom, and I don't know how many of you have been in a room full of 6-year-olds for any length of time, but it's intense. Teachers don't get paid enough. Teachers do not get paid enough. Also, friends, last week I did a WIP Wednesday. I had a black shirt on that had a little bit of a color on it, and I was looking at it like 3 days later, and none of you mentioned I had a monster hair like on my chin. Nobody mentioned it. Guys, in my 30s now, gotta watch out for these things. Oh my goodness. Anyway, WIP Wednesday, what am I working on? I'm working on these awesome socks. You guys, this yarn, story about this yarn. I bought it when I was up in Aurora, meeting with some friends. The shop is super cute. It was called Not Just Yarn, K-N-O-T. Love me a good pun. But anyway, how I met these friends is a super fun story. So I joined a knitting group on Ravelry called Wool Aid many years ago. I know it was before I got married, and we celebrated our 10-year this past summer. And it's a group that knits wool items for kids around the world. It's not affiliated with any religion or faith or anything like that. But it's just a group of people wanting to help out kids. And we have wool yarn, and love to spread the love. Anyway, got to know these several people on there. Have become lifelong friends with some of them. They threw me a virtual wedding shower. This is how cool these people are. We came home from our honeymoon, and there was probably 20 packages waiting for us. Like, they had, unbeknownst to me, started like a side group that was like, let's throw a shower for Callista. And then out of that came a smaller group of Colorado people, because this group is international. And we have met every summer, well, except for, a couple of summers with when that one thing happened. Just get together, knit. And one summer we were supposed to meet together, and I had our son the day before we were supposed to meet. They came to the hospital to visit me. I'll see if I can post the photo. And meet the baby, and they brought a blanket that, I don't know, 25 maybe, of the group members had each knit a square, and someone put it all together and made a baby blanket for us. It was so cool. And I've participated with different things. Some people have lost loved ones or going through cancer, and we have made like little shawls or blankets for them, sent cards. Like, it's a super fun. Never thought that knitting would bring me friends that I never would have met otherwise. They're from all different backgrounds, all different outlooks on life, but we've bonded together over yarn. All that to say, I got this yarn this past summer when I was meeting up with the friends in Denver, Aurora, and at this shop. Super cute yarn shop, Not Just Yarn, K-N-O-T. I love it. Anyway, bought this yarn because you can't go to a local yarn store and not buy something. And the yarn is super cool and fun. But what just sent it over the edge for me was the company that dyes this yarn is called Get Knitfaced in Colorado. I already told you I love a good pun, so put a pun on it, I will buy it. But see if I can get close enough. It's got one of the plies is black, and sometimes it doesn't come through. This is called Zebra. I've seen this a little more often. It's kind of becoming a trend, and you can call me a lot of things, but trendy usually isn't one. But when it comes to yarn, Anyway, this is how it knits up. Colorway is called Pride, for obvious reasons. I just love it. It is so fun and loud, and I love it. So anyway, I've completed the first sock. You'll notice all my stitch markers on here. So many non-knitters have seen me seen me working on something and that has this on it. And they're like, "Oh, those are fun." Like, because they think they stay. They don't stay. They don't stay. I put one on here every 10 rows so that when I'm making the buddy sock, I know exactly how many rows to make so that they match. And that way I don't have to count how many rows I have and then try to remember. If I put a tick mark on a sheet of paper or whatever, I can just follow this. So this is how far I've gotten on my second sock. Pattern. Callisto, what pattern am I using? I am using Socks by the Numbers. And it's by Allison Griffith. And what I love about this pattern is it's not a pattern, it's a recipe. She shows you how to make a sock fit your foot. And it involves a little bit of math, but she makes it super easy, and you just follow her directions. I love recipe types of patterns because same way I cook, I like to have a general idea, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do what I'm going to do anyway. Usually it works out. Also why baking isn't so much for me. Really got to be precise on a lot of that stuff. Anyway, so having a lot of fun with this, and really looking forward to wearing these. So have a happy Wednesday, friends.